Today I'm going to tell you the top 5 mistakes that every beginner paddleboarder makes and how you can avoid them. Hi, I'm Ian Townshend. I'm an all-round adventurer, but my absolute favourite hobby is paddleboarding. I've been paddleboarding for years, but there are some things that I really wish someone had told me when I first started. So here are the 5 most common mistakes that every beginner paddleboarder makes. Mistake number 1 is location fails. People who don't know where they're going to park, they don't check the weather, and they haven't checked the water conditions. You need to plan your trip and prepare for the worst, because it can be dangerous out there.
When you're out in wild places like this, it's just really important that you check the weather, and in a river that you understand which way the current's flowing. I've made that mistake too many times of going downstream first and having to work really hard when you're tired to get back to where you started.
Mistake number 2 is trying and failing to get on your board. This can be a bit of an embarrassing one, but don't worry, it happens to us all. Just take your time, don't be overconfident, just try and make sure your board's nice and dry, keep contact with something solid as long as possible, and you can always start on your knees if you need to. Mistake number 3 is pushing your limits a little bit too far.
Don't push your limits or take too many risks and do stupid things like this.
We all want to improve and try things that we've not tried before, but make sure you're experienced enough to get the most out of it and that you enjoy it.
There's definitely been times where I've been out at sea, caught out by waves or tide. It's just really important that you stay safe.
Mistake number 4 is not knowing your entry and exit points. You have to access the water from a public location, so make sure it's not private. These are wild places, so make sure it's safe as well. You also want to be able to get off the water in case you need to. Mistake number 5 is not looking after your valuables. If you really need to take things with you, then put them in a dry bag, but it's always best leaving them behind so you don't make the mistake that I just did and throw this in there.
I never take anything with me. My phone is always left in the car or in a bag in a safe spot at the side.
I hope this video has given you some insight into my passion and some great advice so that you can avoid the mistakes that I made when I first started paddleboarding. For more tips and tricks and adventure content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.